Yeah, thanks for creating this opportunity, Tara. And it gives an opportunity for me to express a bit more about the frequencies and the energies that I'm working with at the moment. And sometimes they'll come through as a channel. Sometimes they'll be more of a conversation. But I think it's good to understand that the frequencies are subtle energies that we all carry within us, and they have a markedly different individual expression. This is not something that is the same for everyone or a big group of people. It's just a means through which we can begin to contact and connect with those and build an inner relationship with the dynamic that's living within us, and help to balance out the extraordinary amount of input that we're having to receive and negotiate in daily life. To bring us back into that inner conversation is going to help everybody's health and well-being, which is really the emphasis. That's been the emphasis of my work, is health and well-being. So all of this expression that I'm working with now is just a part of that. There is no other way we can truly relate to the inner world, the world that lives within us, without understanding that it takes a degree of focus and attention to begin to listen to this extraordinary life force that is going to communicate to us in different ways to what we are used to receiving in the outside world. The inner conversation is not a newspaper. It's not a transfixed visual medium that is entertaining us. It has a voice that is very individual to each and every one of us. And to keep connected to that and to keep listening and to be aware of that and to offer up the trust that it takes to explore this extraordinary realm is something that is important at this point in time. 21st century life is abundantly reorganizing itself as never before. The rate of change is extraordinary, something perhaps that we have never seen until this point in time. So accepting that is a great help to us all, to know that this change is inevitable, but not impossible to either live with or explore in our own way, because if we manage to understand the rhythm that lives within us, it enables us to make the most of the opportunities that change brings. It helps us to understand the relevance of our own beingness to in the contradictory world of outside living. And above and beyond all of this, it gives the wonderful opportunity for our mind to settle and to become more attuned to this inner world rather than orbiting in its own experiences of emotion or feelings that are built one image upon another from what we have absorbed and usually not understood or even begin to understand its relevance to the life we are living. The mind consciousness is a focus of particularly of our Western civilization, where we have adopted the rational, didactic response to living that has served us in so many ways, but at the same time has created an existence that is often detrimental to the nurturing of our inner life, to the life within that is so necessary for us to move into this new way of being, to understand the frequencies that are living within us and how we can meld them into a consciousness that is more available to living a life that is conducive to expansion, conducive to understanding and working with the planetary influences that are all around us, that are so easily ignored and put aside through the consciousness that we have built through our mind alone. The consciousness that allows us to utilize the earth as a seemingly endless source of environmental capitalism. The capitalism that is distorted through the filters that we have learnt to apply. And as such, we can begin to change this, to alter this, to signify a willingness to understand the frequencies of the earth itself and to understand the natural terminology of where we are living and how we are living in our own environment, our own singular environment, whether this be a park or a garden or a backyard or a flowering plant, whatever it is that we are close to, something we can absorb and assimilate into our life and add to the richness of our own consciousness, and let those environments become more alive in our own being and not just see them as a park or a garden or a place that has been ordained as some specific or has some specific utilized existence, that we can truly associate with it, that we can truly begin to see these little pockets of environment in our own neighborhood that are rich in life force and rich in potential. And this, of course, allows us to manifest our own lives in an environment that is cared for and loved and given respect and dignity and honor, and has a feeling life that is relevant to our own expression. Not only can it give us great comfort, but it can allow us to begin to understand the subtle energies that surround us, and that they are everywhere, in everything, and in everyone. And as such, we can explore this and understand that this territory, this land, this existence, these vibrations, these energies are also living inside of us. And as we begin to, the interplay and the interconnection and the wondrous expression of this, in conjoining these energies, in beginning to expand them and understand that there is no separation, then we can increasingly relax into a life that is more expansive, more available, more joyous, and has the potential and the opportunity for healing and the grace of this to expand and be understood. So that's a little encapsulation of the of the energy that I'm working with and exploring in various ways at this point in time. And as we go on, hopefully we can explore the qualities of these frequencies and begin to understand that they are the mental conceptions of what we might call joy or grace or compassion are not mental constructs, and that they are flowing energetic forms that are everywhere around us. And once we step out of trying to conceptualize them, we can begin to feel them and utilize them and have them available to us in daily living.